One thing I can tell you guys, if you're going to try to do a build on your own, there's going to be some emotion built into it. And this build has been an emotional roller coaster for me. We've run into some struggles, we've had delays, we've had things that didn't work out. And I have to say, yesterday was one of those days where we were at the summit. It was nice to get the stone finished up yesterday. We have our first piece of trim ran around the bottom for the steel siding, and today is J-channel day and corner trim. The siding that we're using is a 26 gauge steel board and batten siding, hidden fastener system. So the siding will not have any exposed fasteners for the most part. So the way I can describe it is the install process to me seems like more like a vinyl product, where the trim pieces get put on first, the corner pieces get put on, and then the siding goes on. Unlike some of your more traditional steel siding where you put the siding panels on first and then some of the trim, like your corner trim pieces, go on afterwards. So this is a little bit different. I was unable to find any YouTube videos to really that really explained how this stuff goes together. So I guess the guinea pig, maybe the YouTube guinea pig on this type of product. There was one sheet, actually I think there was two pieces of paper that was the instruction manual for putting the siding on, and it wasn't extremely detailed, but I think it gave me enough courage, I guess, so to speak, to attempt this on my own. So today we're going to try to get the corner pieces up and get some of the J-channel put up, and then hopefully get some panels put on today, because tomorrow we're supposed to get storms. So I think Wednesday is going to be a washout, but then Thursday and Friday is nice. So I'm thinking I have a pretty good shot of getting the siding wrapped up this week. And then from that point on, it's garage doors. We have some rough and electrical stuff that we're going to do. So there's still quite a bit yet to do on this portion of the build, but we're making progress. So let's dig into this siding. I'll kind of show you the product, and I'll talk you through what I'm doing here and how I think maybe this stuff should go up. Okay, the first piece I'm putting up is my corner trim pieces, and these pieces go in similar to what vinyl siding corners would do, except they're steel. This is my C-channel. The corner pieces actually clip onto this, and it looks very similar to a J. It actually is a J, with the exception that the color is on the inside. My J-channel will have the color on the outside. And these go vertically on the corners, and the corner trim pieces clip on to this little lip here. The corner pieces have an open hem on them, and you put one of these on each side of the corner, and it clips in. It's actually very simple. I just did my first one on the back corner, so this is my second corner, so I'll show you guys how I'm doing it. Okay, the first thing I'm doing is cutting my first piece to length. So I have my first measurement on the corner. And I'm just going to cut all the way around this. Yeah, I was pretty impressed at how easy this is. I was a little bit nervous going into this, but so far so good. There's my first piece. Let's go get this put up. With these corner pieces, what I did before I cut my first one is I made like a little template prototype. And what seems to work good is if you stay back 3/4 of an inch from the corner and put the edge of your C-channel on that line, it seems to work pretty well. So all I'm going to do is measure 3/4 of an inch. And I'm right there. And then I'm going to get the line plumb with my level here. And then I'm just going to strike it. Okay, let's get this up. We'll put it right on the line here. And then what I've found works really well is using a punch to get these screws started. And that is right on the money, so that's looking good. I'm gonna have to move my ladder over here. now it's time to do the other side. We're just going to do the same with the other side. So all this does is clip right on the corner with the open ends. That is your corner piece. All right, we're working on J-channel on this side, basically framing in this side. That way we can put the panels up. Working around the door right now. J-channel here. Put a bead of caulking in behind this in the corner on both sides, and I just cut my top piece and I want to show you that. Learned this off R&R Builders. Basically putting a piece of J on the top, and you cut a little tab to prevent water from running down your door frame. We're going to set that right on top after I put a bead of caulk along the top edge. All right, and that is it. So just to kind of give you a little look, that's what it kind of looks like going down in there, which I think will do as much as we can to prevent water from getting behind there. But that's the J-channel around the door. I've started running it up underneath the eave. Have probably a piece and a half yet to go. Something else I picked up along the way on YouTube somewhere is with vinyl windows on the corners, you get a little bit of a, I don't know, a protrusion there where the seams come together and they put the two sides together. When you put your J-channel up there, it has a tendency to hold it away from the window, so you don't get a really good, nice tight seal there. So what I'm going to do, you can kind of see the gap, is just take a utility knife, trim that off just a little bit. That way my J-channel sits flush, both on the sides and on the top, and I'm doing that with all four corners on this window. We're gonna call this day 2 of part 1 on the steel siding install. Just a little bit more J-channel to put up on the top of the garage doors and up underneath the gable end. So let's get to it. is complete. Day 2, I should say, of part 1 on our board and batten steel siding install. All of our trim is up and we're basically ready for panels. Once we get the panels on, then the corner trim pieces will go on, and that will wrap up the exterior of the building. We're on a little bit of a delay. The panels that I've already taken a delivery of happen to be damaged. They weren't packaged correctly, and all of the panels have marring on them. So those are all going to go back. We have some new panels on the way. We're probably looking at maybe a week and a half delay or so. So I'm thinking maybe on the next video, I have some driveway grading that I need to do. We're gonna have some more stone hauled in and move some dirt as soon as things dry out after the rain last night. So I think that'll probably be the next video, but we're getting really close to having the exterior of this building wrapped up, and I'm super stoked. Doors, garage doors should be in sometime middle of next month. So man, we are really close. I'm excited. And once we get the exterior done, we're gonna come in and start working on the rough-in electrical, and that should be fun too. So stay tuned, we got lots more to come, and we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.